Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Donnie's Donuts here, and welcome to Goons versus Botwood Butchers, as this should be a great series. The Goons swept the third ranked team in the league, the St. Kevin's Mavericks. Now they got to play the President's Trophy winners. Who's going to win this series? As welcome to Botwood for Game 1, as between the Goons and Butchers, as so obviously the Blasters moved on to the third round, the first team, and the Flintlockwood is through as well. So who's gonna join those two teams into the Final Four? As now Glatt with an early shot, good save there by Logan Whitty early, and so a face-off here as now Bubbles with a chance that stopped there. So obviously the super team Goons, obviously they're over the cap right now, as obviously they got Rock'em Sock'em back from injury, as now here comes Alex Earl now with it. Earl in, shoots, scores! Alex Earl, as not even 2 minutes into the series, and it's 1-0 Goons. 1:52 into the first period. Look at this, just drives the net, and he gets one past Logan Whitty. And so for the, as not even the first time as the Butchers are trailing. So obviously the Goons, ever since they started the playoffs, they've been a well-oiled machine. Obviously their top end is just filthy. Obviously they have every superstar on forward. They got Bubbles, Earl, and Sock'em. Three just amazing players. Here comes Keats now with it. It's going to be a very tough task to beat either one of these teams and how they got to play each other. So here comes Sock'em through. Scores! What a start for Moscow. It's 2-0. Just over 3 minutes in, as 3:02, and Sock'em's on the board. So Earl and Sock'em get on the board, and it's 2-0 Goons early. Oh my. The Butchers are in trouble early. As they need an answer. As 3 minutes in, the Goons strike twice. And it's 2-0, as what a start here for Moscow. As this well-oiled machine keeps going through. As now across, Glatt to Bubble shooting. As obviously this Goons team with 9 consecutive playoff series wins, as Bubbles wins his battle, but he can't, as they can't make it 3-0. That's a big hit, as the Butchers here, they're getting outworked here so far. As now here comes St. Croix, rink wide pass to Keats, they're going to gain the Goon zone. Back to Putt, as now Simmons walking in, that one's blocked, and now Putt back to Keats down low, as can't feed that one, as now puck's free, and now they're starting to get their legs a little bit. Simmons has now poked that away from Bubbles. They get it back to the point. Keats to Jacob Putt. Scores! What a big goal for the Botwood Butchers, and they stop the bleeding. They are within one now. As what a start to this series. Jacob Putt from the point. He's had himself quite the playoffs so far, and this fans have something to cheer about. As so 2-1 now, with 13:48 to go here in the first period. As now the Butchers have some life, as 3 goals, not even 10 minutes into the series. And now Swain gets that up, as now here comes St. Croix in the attack. Austin St. Croix with a chance, good block, as now gets it across to Gordon. Here come the Goons on the counterattack. Sock'em gets dropped there, or gets hit there. Bubbles now trying to feed it back door. Can't get it, as now they can't get it out. Back to Glatt, down to Sock'em. Rock'em Sock'em with a chance. Good save there by Logan Whitty on the captain Sock'em. As so a face-off here in the Butcher's zone, as obviously that both teams had quite the time off, as obviously both swept their first round series, as now Bubbles got it, as obviously not a lot of people really expected the Goons to sweep the Mavericks. So obviously, but they got Sock'em back, and they had all the momentum. Obviously now they pretty much had an all-star team out in the ice right now. As Sock'em with another shot there. If this team played through the whole season with 3 of those players, who knows? They probably could have got another President's Trophy. As obviously they got quite a few the last few seasons. As now looking for that dynasty, and now Gordon's shot. As now, Keats gets knocked off the puck, and now a penalty coming up to the Goons here. As offensive zone penalty, that's never good if you're the Goons here. As Sock'em will go off for cross-checking. As I believe he cross-checked Keats behind the net, and that was the call. So Sock'em's going to go off 2 minutes or less, and now is a big opportunity now for the Botwood Butchers to tie this one at 2 after just getting a terrible start. Obviously still getting pretty much dominated, but they can tie this one. As now that's one there. Simmons now shooting, rebound, scores! Austin St. Croix has tied the game on the rebound. And just like that, we are tied up at 2. And the Butchers, they needed that one on the rebound. As oh my, Lundqvist couldn't get to that. And now the President's Trophy winners come back from down 2-0. As in the first period, what a first period this has been. So a 2-2 hockey game now. The fans are into it again. Simmons has got it now in his own end. Will get it up. St. Croix now looking for the lead. Here comes Austin St. Croix. Back to putt. Oh, big save there. Loose in front of the net. As, that was a good chance there. Gordon now. He gets dropped. That is going to break the glass. Oh, my. What rough stuff here to start this series. Look at that. Right in there. And it shattered the glass. So, quite the lengthy delay there, but we're ready to get back going here. 8:27, that's one there by Keith Simmons with a shot that stopped there, and now the Butchers find their legs, and now they're dominating. That's a good save. Another chance now. They got the Goons hammed. Oh, what a save. As that was a good shot there by Jacob Pudlick for his second of the period. Here comes Sock'em in the counters. Oh my, backhands that out of midair. Why, that was a bad miss. Earl wins that battle. Sock'em in and scores. How did that one go in? As that just pretty much just fluttered to the net. And I believe Logan, as that might have went off Simmons in front. Let's see this. Yes, Simmons actually may have changed direction a little bit, which completely threw off Logan Whitty. And the puck finds the back of the net, and the Goons regain the lead. It's 3-2 now here in the first period. And so Sock'em with 2 now in this first period. Is obviously trying to take this 1-0 series lead back to Moscow. As now, obviously, the Goons, they changed divisions. Obviously, there was a new team, so a lot of teams shifted divisions. As the Blasters and Goons are, just to name a few. Obviously, the Blasters moved to the Houdons and Pepsi division, while this one moved to the Butchers and Mavericks division. As now, across, in front! Oh, good save there by Lundqvist. Henrik Lundqvist with a good save, as keeps this a 3-2 lead for the Moscow Goons here, as this was just an offensive first period here. As a face-off one there. Now Swain can't get that one. Keats back to putt. And now Simmons with a drive. Good save. And now back to Earl. Here comes Alex Earl now with it. Earl in the zone. He's got it. Earl now right in front. Sock'em look for a hat trick. Good save there by Logan Whitty. He's going to cover that one up. As Sock'em looking for the Hattie here in the first period. As look at that hit. Face off here in the Butcher zone as 3:32 to go here. As now that's one there by Keats. Good win. As now Swain's going to bring it up, but he gets cut off there by Bubbles. Gets it across. Here comes Earl. Alex Earl. Oh, right to the net there off the skate of Putt. And once again, Logan Whitty is the cover up. So obviously two flurries of offense for the Butchers goals. But now they're just right back on their heels once again. as here to start this series, as obviously that's never a good thing. Starting a series on your heels, obviously a best of 3. Every game's big. What a stretch pass. Swain in. Stopped there by Lundqvist. St. Croix with a drive rebound. Oh my, Swain was there. As what a chance for the Butchers to tie it. Swain gets robbed there by Lundqvist. Back the other way comes Earl. As now Bubbles right in front to Earl. Good save by Whitty the other way. So the goaltenders with big saves at both ends. So a face-off here. What a start to this series. As for us watching it, as now that's one there. Gordon with a drive. Another save, and he has a cover-up once again. Man, oh man, so many face-offs here down in the Butcher's end. But the shots seem to be even. But it seems like the Goons have just, I don't know, but dominated this period. But the shots are even. As now Glad off the face-off. That stopped there. As now hit off the puck. Look at this. Beyond the net now battling there. As now kicked along. Sock'em trying to get to that puck first. Good job by Keats to shrug him off. Here comes Daniel Keats with 6 seconds to go. As he's offside. And that's going to do it for the first period. 3-2 Moscow after 1. As second period is now underway, as the Butchers are down 1 here, as can they get back into this one, or will the Goons take over? As obviously, like I said, this Goons team with Sock'em back is probably rivaling an all-star teams, but some are hyping up him to be. Here comes Sock'em now, as Earl, as obviously this is probably the best Goons team as that we've seen in the last few seasons. The last 2 times the Goons won the cup. As now Gordon with the drive. That's blocked there. Now they got the puck again. Gordon again with a shot. Glove saved by Whitty. Oh man, Logan Whitty with a fantastic save there. Goons obviously dominating early. Obviously they are favorited right now to go all the way again. As now Sock'em now can't, as he tried to feed that to the front, but good job there. Back the other way, St. Croix now as hit off the puck. As now, oh my, look out. As another bad turnover. Here comes Earl in. Oh my, tried to feed it to Sock'em there, but he couldn't quite get it. Now Swain back the other way. Ryland Swain getting knocked off the puck. Still has it. Oh, between the legs. What a chance for Swain. Keats now got it again. Simmons back to putt. Down the St. Croix. That one might have hit the bar. And now got it again. But now out of the zone. Here comes Bubbles now with it. Bubbles through behind the net. Earl to Sock'em. Backhander. Loose in front. Can't get that one. As now Keats knocked off the puck and he turns it over again. As look at the pressure by the Goons. Obviously forcing those turnovers. As good job by St. Croix. But they can't get as they get it out. But right back in come the Goons. Sock'em finding Glatt now. Back to Sock'em. Oh, good save there. Bubbles again, and now they got him hemmed. Finding Bubbles, scores! Bubbles makes it 4-2. Moscow. Oh my, they're just running the President's Trophy winners show right now. I mean, they are all over him here to start this series. Just dominating them so far. As the Butchers need to find a way to get 2 goals here, and obviously they're down by 2 once again. And the Goons are just running their show right now. I mean, if I were the Butchers, I'd probably just call a timeout or something to try and switch that momentum. As oh, look out, as Lundqvist had to cover that one up, as that was a good that's what you gotta start with, like forecheck them, as try and make mistakes, as that's what the Butchers were good at during the regular season. As now face off tie up, Keats now can't get that shot away. As now here comes Bubbles now with Earl, but he can't find that one. Back the other way comes St. Croix finding Keats. Daniel Keats back to St. Croix, big save Lundqvist. As Oh my, that was a good save. Now battling there as they get it up to Bubbles. Here comes Bubbles now with it. Finding Sockham. Oh my, Earl gets it and stopped there. As now back to the point now is kept in. As Earl to Sockham. Back to Glatt with a shot through traffic. Good save there as obviously the Goons are on the road because they never had the greatest regular season. As obviously quite underwhelming to be honest. But now Sockham picks it up. As obviously, but now they got Sockham back and obviously formed this pretty much like a super team, like I said before. And Scotty Gorm was injured quite a bit through the year, so obviously those deep runs are wearing and tearing on them. As obviously that's why they dealt with a lot of injuries this year. As now in comes Swain now with it across to Simmons, but they still made the playoffs. Now they get everyone back. Obviously this is a scary team right now. As now Putt's got it across. Obviously they don't care. Oh, look at this play. Bubbles out of midair. But Swain will get that puck out. And they're finding Keats. Daniel Keats in on the defenseman, but he can't get it. Bubbles back up. Here comes Earl. And they're finding it 2-on-0. Bubbles suck him. Bubbles scores! They caught the defense sleeping. And the Goons had a 2-on-0. And they just... That was perfection on that 2-on-0. Look at this. Bubbles sock him back to Bubbles and no chance for Logan Whitty there. And now it is a 5-2 lead for the Moscow Goons. As dwindling down, hope dwindling down now for the Butchers here in Game 1. Obviously, you do not want to go back to Moscow where they've been really good as in the playoffs. Obviously, they were good in Game 2 against the Mavericks. Just suffocate. They just suffocate you on defense. They are really good with the lead. And here comes Earl now with Bubbles. Obviously, just trying to add to this big lead once again. Swain now gets through, and now maybe a chance for the Butchers here. Swain stops, trying to feed it. What a play by Gordon. And now back the other way come the Goons on the counterattack. But he can't get it. As obviously that's where they thrive as well on odd man rushes. As you do not want to give this team an odd man rush. As that's the kind of goals they score. Now Swain back the other way, but he just gets dropped by Gordon. As now obviously Gordon in his late stages of his career, obviously looking for one more cup here to try and just obviously he's had a lot of Potter Cups, but he's trying to get one more. Obviously we don't know if he's going to retire or anything. And now finding Earl scores! Alex Earl now with his second of the night. And he makes it a 6-2 Goons lead on the President's Trophy winners here in Game 1. Just making a statement, not only to this team, but the entire league. They're putting on notice right now. Just unbelievable. Obviously, barring a collapse, the Goons look like they're well on their way to a 3-0 start into this playoffs. Obviously, sweeping their first round opponent and most likely going to win this Game 1. Obviously, the Butchers are in a deep hole now in Game 1. Obviously, you do not want to make this your last game here at home, as this could very well be their last game at home if they lose this one. As now, Glatt now off the boards to Earl, and now back to Bubbles. He gets knocked off the puck with 36 seconds left. Maybe try and get a goal for the end of this period. They just can't even find a way through. As now good defense here by the Goons. 7 seconds to go. Maybe one last chance here for the Goons. As can't get it, and that's going to do it. What a period for the Moscow Goons. 6-2. Third period's underway now. The Butchers, I keep calling them Blasters because they're just so... those two teams are just so similar names. As Butchers are down by 4. As obviously they need a goal quickly if they're going to try and spark a comeback. And which is going to be tough, especially against this team. As now Swain down low. As Swain gets the puck back. One-timer. As that was trying to get through the traffic. As obviously just playing aggressively here. And now a penalty coming up to the Goons early. Look at this play by Putt. Trying to get through, but can't get it. But now a power play opportunity. Try and get something going as Bubbles will go off for 2 minutes or less. It's obviously one of as the Goons, like, that's one of their keys to success is being disciplined now. So let's see what they do on the penalty kill here. I believe this is the first one. I don't know if it's the first power play this game or not. No, this is their second power play actually, and they scored on the first one. So let's see what happens here. Now Earl now gets poked off the puck, trying to bring it in short-handed. As now here comes Swain now with it. Swain in the zone, poked off the puck, back to Simmons shooting. That one's blocked behind the net now. As St. Croix finding putt now as, oh my, bad pass. He probably should have shot that. Here comes Earl short-handed. Alex Earl now in the zone as driving the net. A good save there as 1 minute gone here in this power play as he's hit off the puck by Sock'em. Puck is free though. Swain picks it up as now Simmons trying to just shoot that towards the net. But it's blocked once again. Back the other way comes Sock'em. Rock'em Sock'em finding Glatt with a chance. Good save there. Short-handed, obviously. The Goons playing really aggressively on this penalty kill. As the blast, not even letting the Butchers set up here. As 16:10 to go in the third. As obviously running out of time. You're down 4 goals. The time runs fast on you. As now Swain got it across. Scores! Daniel Keats. As can that spark something as he gets 1 for the Butchers here on the late stages of the power play, and they are 2 for 2 on the power play as he gets the goal there, finding it blocker's side. As so now it's a 6-3 game as with still quite a bit of time to go. Obviously we've seen 4-goal comebacks in the third period before, as game I'm thinking about is the PlayStations and Potters. Obviously back a few seasons back they were down 4-0 and made that comeback and won in overtime. That was game 3 of the conference final, as obviously which is now the semi-final technically, because there's no really conference final as it goes by seeding. As now here comes Keats now around the net. They get the puck back in. St. Croix back to Simmons. They can get one here as now putt, but he gets good job there, but they can't get it out as Keats there, but that's offside. Trying to just keep that puck in, but no can do. Here comes Bubbles. Bubbles with a chance. He gets dropped there by Putt. As now Putt now, oh my, returns fire with that hit. As now trying to find a way through. Look at the trap set up by the Goons as now Simmons now trying to find a way in. He does. He finds a way in the Goon zone. Finding Keats in the slot. Oh, what a good chance that was. Now Gordon now back the other way comes Bubbles. Bubbles now with it across to Earl. As oh my, Soccer ran out of real estate there. Back to the point. Glatt shot that's blocked. Now the other way comes St. Croix now with it. As now with 11 minutes to go. Swain got it. Back to the point now. Keats now. Simmons as that stopped there. Oh my, the rebound came free for a second. But he can't get that one. Here comes Gordon now. He's knocked off the puck. As now Swain in his own end finding Keats. Look at the pressure here. As now, but Swain steals. Here comes Ryland Swain now. He gets poked off and is going to be offside. Obviously making those dipsy doodle moves is probably not the greatest thing. As, oh my, Keats got rocked there. Obviously running out of time now to get 3 goals within 9 minutes. They really got to get their offense going, as if they're going to want to make this miraculous comeback. Here comes Sock'em though, as Rock'em Sock'em trying to just add to this lead and bury them here in game 1. As Putt now getting pressure. Good job there by the Goons. Now gets it across to Gordon. Back Sock'em to Earl through traffic. Oh my, that was a tough shot there. Now back to the way comes Swain. Ryland Swain stops, shoots, as that's a good save there by Lundqvist. With 8 minutes to go now. 8 minutes, and now they're going to, with 8 minutes to go, they're going to pull Logan Whitty. So this is aggressive. This is an aggressive pull here with 8 minutes to go in the third. Down by 3. One-time shot as Lundqvist stopped there, as now extra attacker on. You don't see this with 8 minutes left very often. But I guess you're down by 3 now and trying to get one back. I mean, if you get scored on, then the game's over anyway. So, as now Gordon got the puck in his own end, he's going to try and get it, but he can't get it out. As now St. Croix down low is Glatt now is trying to just get this puck out. As he's just going to carry that up, but he can't feed it up. As good job by Putt to intercept that. He brings the puck in, but he can't get that one there. Now Bubbles now in his own end. He's going to try and just finish this game. Gordon can't get through, so 6 minutes to go here. As now in the Keats rebound. Oh, what a save. And now down low, back to the point. Jacob Putt with a chance. What a save again. Gets it back again. Ratu, the extra attacker. Keats back. Now into Jacob Putt. Another big save. Oh my. Earl now gets it up to Bubbles with the empty net in sight. With the hat trick in sight. And he gets it. Bubbles ends game 1. 7-3 Goons lead here. As a hat trick for Bubbles. Wow. Hat trick goal for Bubbles. And he puts it top shelf. From center ice, and the Butchers had a few good chances, but wasn't enough to cause a bit of a scare in the Goons. Obviously, they got one here, but they get an empty net goal. 7-3. Back in come the Goons, trying to just really make a statement here. Obviously, fans already hitting the exits. I mean, it's possibly the last game of the Butcher season here at home, as now Earl's got it up as 7-3. I mean, you gotta applaud your team though, coming off the ice for a great season. Down low, Bubbles got it overshot there by Gordon. It stopped there and is still not out. They got the puck again. Scotty Gordon scores. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Scotty Gordon there. He just wired one bar down. What a shot. Bar down, as that makes it 8-3 Moscow Goons here, as they're just keep rolling on with this super team. As obviously they could roll on. They are well on their way to a three-peat right now if they keep playing the way they're playing. Now Ryland Swain in the zone, got it beyond the net, as the fans are just not very happy right now. That's a stop there. As now from the point, now that's stopped. As now back, Bubbles has got it, stops. He's going to get it over there. Earl now, big hit. Under the final minute now, as oh my, the Butchers have not been blown out like this in a while. As that stopped there, and now a late power play coming to the Butchers. I mean, the Butchers now, they just got to reset for game 2. Obviously, it's going to be really tough now going on the road, especially after losing this type of game here at home, 8-3. But I mean, game 2, new slate. I mean, you just got to start over, right? As the fans are going to be behind Moscow, but I mean, this is your chance to play spoiler now on the road, as that shot is stopped. But this team at home is really good as well. Now gets it up. Sockham short-handed. Can he get another one? That stopped there. 10 seconds to go, and you couldn't ask for a better effort from the Moscow Goons here, and they're going to take a 1-0 series lead heading home to Moscow, as we'll move one win away from their 4th straight 3rd round. Just unbelievable. This team just continues to dominate. I mean, this team over the cap, and I mean, there's going to be a lot of angry fans now, but I mean, they're still playing really well. And so, guys, I will see you all in game number 2.